Hey everybody, this is Chad Warren from the Adventurer Channel. I hope you're well, but I have bad news for you. You're in big trouble. So am I, so is everybody. Likes to consider himself the master of the art of the deal. Well, his deal that he's working on now is called the deal of the century. And it is what will be a failed attempt to settle the dispute between who has a right to live in the land where the nation of Israel is now. Is it the Israelis who all came from Poland, Russia, Ukraine, who have no connection familially to that land, and they, under their own made them his chosen people, then they disobeyed, and that's why they failed. And now these Zionists, who do not represent all the Jewish people by any means, that really have to do with people like the Rothschilds, who run the private Federal Reserve that controls America and the world, and George Washington with his Masonic apron, all that influence of lying, pretending like you're the good guys. And the rest of us are called goy, that are to be treated as slaves and abused. We don't deserve the right to respect or to tell the truth to, according to people that believe in this Babylonian Talmud, which is what happened to the Jews when they were in captivity. So, if you ask the Palestinians, where are you from? They're going to say cities that are there where Israel is, and then that area of the Middle East. Okay? And for hundreds of years. So now here's where it gets even better, because I'm usually focused on how this Zionist Israel totally dominates the world. And the United States, as taxpayers, we're forced by this AIPAC, the most powerful lobby in Congress, the Israeli lobby, to give them $10 million plus a day. $10 million plus a day. Trump supporters are the dumbest people for it. You don't even know that. Who's running and then you can't stand this attack on white people from the left, right? Who runs that? The frickin' Zionist Jews. Who are the white people? Have you noticed that they're white people? They're people from Russia that converted to Judaism because it was convenient for them politically, just like they're doing today. They're not even Semitic. So then you got people calling you anti-Semitic. These are not even Semitic people. They're Ashkenazi Jews, liars, Russians. Then you're all stupid. Trump did it. Contracts we have to pay, Boeing has to pay. Israel gets all that information for free through the Talpiot program. They get all the Silicon Valley computer stuff. Microsoft is over there, Intel's over there. They get all that for free, because Zionism is not some Jewish person, it's some Baptist redneck evangelical Christian up the street. Plus, all of these nuttier than a fruitcake people that believe in global warming and this Green New Deal, which is a total. China and India are the big growing place in the world. Are they going to have to cap and trade and reduce their pollution? Hell no, they're the third world. They get an excuse. So that's what this Zionist Rome thing does, is it picks different people. For now we're going to beat up on the Jewish people. Now we're going to beat up on the black people. Now we're going to beat up on the white people. And then people take their turns defending these mafia bosses. Well, look, it gets even worse. Not only are these Zionists in this power position, but they're crazy. They're doing stuff, right? And the laws of the world through this United Nations, that the Rothschilds, they own that, they set that up. The Rothschilds own all the land that Israel was put on. It's all their private army. Doesn't have anything to do with Jewish people. It has to do with them defending their goal. There are 6 million Jews over there in Israel, in this area we're talking about, and there are 7 million Palestinians. Those 7 million Palestinians have no rights. You talk about Mexican people in America that have crossed illegally and are hiding from the law so they can work. They don't have any rights, and there's an super intense. You think people are racist in America? Get out of town, James Brown. The Israeli people are all supposedly victims of this Holocaust, refugees, right? They will not allow other refugees to come in their nation. They kick out people to retain purity. Are you Jew? No, get out. Most racist people on the planet are running the race hate white people game going on over here in the West. So there's going to be this huge war, and if you don't give a crap about this like you give a crap about the Final Four, then you're the frickin' problem. How's your behavior? Boy, you understand me? If you have half a bit of sense, you should know that all of these damn Trump supporters are dumber than a box of rocks wearing those MAGA hats. Come on, man. Come on. You know that the pink pussy hat, the feminist movement is a scam. It's not really for women. It's a scam to get everybody divided. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to start learning about this? Are you going to start sharing these posts? This one over here is at minutepressnews.com. Trump's deal of the century, his big art of the deal, and Trump, all he does is lose money and deal with bankrupt businesses that he steals the value out of before he sends them on their way, takes all the value out of it. He's doing that to the whole United States, which is a company, the way it got turned into a company not long after we were started, because Benjamin Franklin supposedly was asked, what kind of a government do we have? And he said, a constitutional republic, if you can keep it. Well, we didn't keep it. The Civil War was funded by the British to get back what was theirs, the British Zionists. You see what I'm saying? Culture has been forced on us all as our culture. These are the people that ran Hitler. They are not the victims of Hitler. Many people were the victims, but the Zionists believe that all of this is part of a great work. They believe that they represent the fallen angels and that the whole living on earth is wrong. That we'll only be happy when we're dead and in this spirit world, and that there can be no more life. You're not going to defeat this just by hating it and being ignorant of it. You're going to have to look into it, because there's a reason, logically, why people support this kind of thinking, right? Because Jesus said, I'll give you the peace beyond understanding. You know what I mean? And like when you die, you rest in peace. There's no peace on this earth. And if you do want something that resembles it, you have to personally fight for it. You have to fight for peace. You have to be assertive and resist these warmongers, right? So the evil doesn't just come from the people that divide poor people. That we have to be ready to go, not doing it, not going to pay federal taxes. You're all a bunch of mafia, not doing it. We have to, like how there were unions that walked out on strikes for jobs. We have to start doing that as individual people across the world. Not doing it. All these other people can laugh at me and call me a terrorist. Not going to do it. That is really what's going on. Because these people are so crazy. Their goal is to destroy everything. So that's who you're dealing with. And I would even take it so far as to say it's not really that complicated. We have to be threatened by death, you know, in order to find Dan. So you should be thankful that there are these crazy people that force us into being our best, because doing your best is what you have to do just to survive, let alone thrive. So there's no need to hate anybody, and really our behavior is what's at issue. That's why I'm saying you and me, we are all in trouble. Thank you very much. If you want to do more than yap, but you want to learn how to organize, look, you're on social media. Are you going to waste your life with talking about Trump and sharing cat pictures, and talking about the new Terminator and Joker movie? Or are you going to become somebody who is the change that you want to see, that are raising their hands saying, I'm ready to be a co-operator, a co-creator? If you're ready to do that, then I'm going to send you over to my website, truthseekingmoneymaker.com. Look, we've got to learn marketing skills. We've got to learn public relations. We've got to learn video production. We've got to learn human relation skills. I've got contacts to all this stuff. Power Lead system is I can set you up a capture page just like this. I want you to put your name. You tell me, what are you wanting to do, right? And we're going to do it. And we're going to separate ourselves from the other people that want to be consumers. I want to have a Nintendo Switch and all that jazz, but we got work to do just to survive. We need to get legal help. There's people getting their kids taken away. Nobody's going to help us but ourselves. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a good day.